This is great.
No, check it. This is when you have faith, right? So 2 weeks went past. I ain't disturbed my boy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let him. I'm not gonna hound him. Called him to what's good, man? Yeah. Yo, did you give Ian them a call? Yeah, nah, I ain't call him yet. I figure I'll let him breathe a little bit. All right, my nigga. All right, cool. Click. Hit him back like another 2 weeks later. Like, yo, you give I called, man, and I ain't get an answer. I was like, all right, cool. I called a couple of times and then I just left it alone for like maybe 2 months, 3 months.
You're never going to get this number.
Called back. And mind you, I was talking to him in between time, but I didn't talk about the number. I didn't want to seem greedy and shit. Mm-hmm. So I called him back about it like maybe 3 months later. Yo, man, did you? Yeah, man, because I'm figuring they would have picked up by now. Yo, I lost the number, bro. Damn, I lost that number, man. I can't find it. I was like, fuck this. I was like, yo, hello? I was like, I called, no answer. Called back at the end of the week, I got someone. I was like, oh, hey. And it was Eric Sermon's sister. I was like, yo, is E there? And she, because I kept trying the area codes. I was like, all right, this area code not working, but this area code worked. And I said, is Eric Sermon there? And he's like, oh no, he's out on the road. I was like, yes. Okay, yeah, just tell him, just Redman called, he met me at the club in Jersey. And she was like, all right, click. Call back again, like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. Yo, Eric Sermon there? Yeah, he's still out on the road. Okay, just tell him, Redman call again. I'm sorry calling so much and shit. You know what you're saying? Cool. Call back like maybe like a month later, just to give him a good time to get back. Call back, yo, Eric Sermon there. Hello? Yo, this Eric Sermon, who this? I was like, this Redman, you met at the club in Sensation. Yo, man, I've been waiting for you to call me, man. What happened? I was like, man, because my boy had the number. And I was crying like a bitch almost. And then, he told me to pull up in Long Island, and that was the history when it started.